Welcome. We are live. We're at the NFR. We're actually over in the Cowboy Christmas shopping extravaganza right here at the NFR. And it is in the convention center in Las Vegas. Now, they have different shopping mega things going on all around Las Vegas anymore. This one happens to be at the convention center. These shopping extravaganzas or expos happen through the day. The rodeo is obviously at night. We got 2 more nights of the rodeo tonight, Friday night the 13th, and then all of the finals wrap up tomorrow night, Saturday night the 14th, as we finish up the 2013 National Finals Rodeo, the NFR, here in Las Vegas. We're very happy to be sitting in the booth for Nelson Waterers. Now, Nelson Waterers is one of our fine sponsors. It is the 10 o'clock hour here in Las Vegas, so this trade show is opening. They're a very fine sponsor for this coverage out here for Speaking of Horses, and we're doing this live feed from the booth. We will be back live in their booth again at 4 o'clock Las Vegas time. That is Pacific time this afternoon. Now, in this live feed, we're going to talk to Richard, who is here working the booth with his wife, and he's going to show us a little bit about the Waterers at Nelson. And then we're going to run an interview that we did by telephone with Scott, who is the director of sales, who is back in Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa. But we did an interview with Scott discussing some of this, and we're going to run the interview with Scott as well for you to listen to that right here in the live broadcast. So thanks for joining us at Speaking of Horses. We are in the Nelson Waterer booth at the Cowboy Christmas in Las Vegas. Now, I'm going to move out of the way. We're going to bring Richard in here, and I'm going to have Richard go through a little bit of the workings of this Nelson Waterer for you. So,
good morning. My name's Richard, and I work for Nelson Manufacturing. I'd like to give you a demonstration on the quality of the Nelson Waterers, how easy they are to clean. They're all stainless steel. I'm going to have to lay my microphone down here. I'll hand it to Wayne. Push the lever down here. You lift your lid off. You always want to make sure you shut your water off. You take your pan out. If there's your horses got some straw or some water in there, you just take and dump that in your 5-gallon bucket. You wipe it out with your rag, clean it so you always have fresh, clean water. Right here inside your water, you have your balance beam with your water. You don't have any floats or paddles. You have an actuator valve that sits right underneath here, so you always have fresh, clean water. It comes with a thermostat and a convection heater. The heat rises and warms the basket and the bowl, so your water won't freeze. It has a 3-year warranty on the thermostat and the water, or the thermostat and the heater, and a 1-year warranty on the water. It's a great water, and I don't know, Wayne is just like I say, it don't cost that much more to go first class.
That's right, and Nelson has always done a great job.
Nelson's been in business for 65 years, since 1949. They're located out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and they're just a great water. They're known all around the world.
Well, we appreciate Nelson Waterers and everything you've done, and we also appreciate all of the support for Speaking of Horses here in the NFR.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great organization, and they do a lot for Las Vegas out here.
Well, what we're going to do now, Richard, thank you very much. I'm going to move over here, and we have an interview for you. The interview with Scott, sales director. So let's listen to this interview with Scott.
Here we are at the Nelson Manufacturing booth. We are in Las Vegas, National Finals Rodeo. We're at the Cowboy Christmas in the Convention Center in Las Vegas, here in their booth. And right now, by telephone, we have an interview with Mr. Scott Tortosil, I'm sorry. And Scott is the sales director, sales coordinator. What is your official title?
Well, I'm director of sales or sales manager here at the factory. So.
Okay, we just want to make sure we get all that correct. So what we want to do is with Nelson Manufacturing signing on to be one of our fine sponsors here for this NFR coverage, and we're in the booth talking to a lot of different people. We want you, Scott, to tell us A little bit about the history of Nelson Waterers. I know you're located in Iowa, but tell us the history of it and how the company has grown to where it's at today.
Sure. Nelson Manufacturing has been making automatic waters since 1949. They were founded by a gentleman named Carol Nelson, and he came up with automatic waters that had a weight-activated valve, which was unique to the industry. Instead of the floats or the paddles that were commonplace, ours had a very reliable weight-activated valve. Part of our phone is a large stainless steel drinking bowl. If you can picture a large stainless steel salad bowl or a mixing bowl, and they're protected by round, either heavy-duty aluminum or very durable stainless steel protective housings. Anyhow, there's no learning curve to the Nelson water. There's always water in the drinking bowl. When the animal drinks water, the fresh water refills. What's nice about our waters is they're heated so they don't freeze. We have them in the coldest regions of the world that are easy to clean. That drinking bowl lifts out for quick, easy cleaning. So anyhow, Carol Nelson founded the company back in 1949. We've been going strong for almost 45 years. We're here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We sell factory direct. We sell a lot of our factory. We don't sell through dealers. We sell our waters all over the United States, North America, Canada, and we sell internationally as well. We sell in places like Germany, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Scandinavian countries. We even sell into Japan and China and places like that as well.
Well, I've been familiar with Nelson Waterers for many, many years, and it is truly a leader in the industry. And you've got some very unique designs. You have small units up to what I would call pedestal units that stand, 3 feet tall or so. So tell us about some of the various applications and how these can work both winter and summer.
Yep, we make a full line of automatic waters. We water all animals, not just horses, but all horses and livestock. We're not in just only equestrian facilities, but we're in every zoo in North America. We make automatic water equipment for dogs, and so we water, dogs, zoo animals. We water all livestock and all horses. I think there's several things that are unique about this. Another thing I'll say is we make our waters for stall and pasture. And we make them with and without heaters. So if you're down in Florida, obviously you'd have a farm or a ranch without heaters. If you're up into northern Minnesota, then you have them in the water, so it doesn't freeze. We make a full line of waters, as mentioned, for stall and pasture. In the stalls, we have a wall mount unit that bolts flat to the wall. We also make a corner mount of water that installs into the corner. In the pasture, we have a freestanding water that bolts to a poured concrete pad. If you don't want to pour a concrete pad, we have a secondary mounting option where we make the shorter units. Locally, you can buy your reinforced concrete culvert pipe, and the water mounts on top of the concrete pipe. What people like about the Nelson waters, I think, are a few things. One, they're rugged construction. They're made out of, like I said, a durable aluminum protective housing or heavy-duty stainless steel protective housing. So our waters are built like a tank. Secondly, they're easy to clean. At the heart of each fountain is a large stainless steel drinking bowl. If you think of like a large stainless steel mixing bowl, that drinking bowl removes out the fountain for quick, easy cleaning. What's nice about that is you don't get your hands wet nor dirty. And there's minimal water waste when cleaning. Because it's a small drinking bowl, it's very energy efficient. The electric heater prevents the water in the drinking bowl from freezing. We use a thermostatically controlled heating element. But because it's a smaller heating element and you're only heating a small amount of water at any one time, what we tell our folks is even in northern Minnesota or the upper peninsula of Michigan, that heater for an entire winter will cost you about $20-$25 worth of electricity. So, and then finally, it's our weight-activated valve. When you look at the engineering that designed that valve, instead of like floats and paddles, paddles the animals will push and they'll hold down, they'll play with. Float valves are sensitive to water pressure. Our weight-activated valve tends to be the standard in the industry. We water elephants out of the Nelson waters. That's how reliable of a valve and how rugged of a design they are.
Well, I live in Wisconsin, and there are many Nelson Waterers around here, and in the frozen tundra of Wisconsin. And I can tell you that, some of them last for many, many years, and maybe the worst you have to do is replace a heating element. It's not there's not a lot of maintenance to the product if it's installed properly.
That's what we tell people too. You know, when you look at our water, it's made out of, like I said, the stainless steel and the aluminum. So, you know, our drinking bowl is stainless steel. All the internal construction and assembly on the inside of the fountain is stainless steel. Again, you have a choice between an aluminum or a stainless steel protective housing. The fountain itself will last you generations, if not a lifetime. There's no plastic on the Nelson waters, and there's no painted steel. You know, plastic can crack and break as it gets cold and brittle and weakens and deteriorates in time. And painted steel will chip and rust away. So what we tell people is that the water's going to last you a lifetime. You don't have to replace the unit ever. You know, they're not going to hurt that fountain. In time, you may burn out a heating element. We can sell you a replacement heating element. Sooner or later, that valve may have to be replaced, and we sell you a replacement valve. So there's been a few consumables, a heating element and a thermostat. It's very little and very simple maintenance to maintain the water.
Well, they're fantastic products, and the reputation of Nelson as a company backing up the product is unmatched as well.
Well, what I tell people is we stand 100% behind our product. We realize that we put out a very good product out there, but without a good name and a good reputation and a good standing behind your product, you have nothing. So we stand 100% behind our product. We are here not only to sell our customers, but to service them after the sale as well. And after service support, and it's just as important to us as getting a sale.
Well, I can also tell you that all the various horse expos and trade shows that I get involved with from time to time, every year, running into the people that represent Nelson in the field is always a joy too, because you have a wonderful staff of people.
Well, we appreciate that. You know, we try to treat our people well. You know, it's all about the customer, and it's about our employees as well.
Right.
And we have just a great group of people here, not only in the factory that sell and make the waters, but we have great representation on the road as well. And so that's what we're about. We're here to help our people, water those animals, and not only to take care of the customer, but to provide a good working environment for our employees as well.
Well, we appreciate it. And Scott, tell us again how everybody contacts Nelson.
Well, like I say, we sell factory direct. We do a lot of trade shows, and I know, Wayne, you're at a lot of those shows as well, just about all of them, I'm guessing. We do them all over the country. You can go online and visit our website. Our website is simply NelsonMFG.com. That's NELSON MFG, the abbreviation for manufacturing.com. We also have a toll-free number. You can give us a call anytime. We're always here to mail you a catalog or a price list. We're going to answer any of our pricing or installation questions that you might have. Our toll-free number is 888-844-6606. I'll say that again one more time, 888-844-6606.
Well, Scott, thanks for taking a moment and telling us all about Nelson. We're here live in your booth right now, so we're going to be talking to a lot of other people. But we really appreciate your support of Speaking of Horses and being here at the NFR. And we want everybody to contact Nelson for your watering needs. We appreciate it. Thanks, Scott.
Well, thanks for having us, Wayne. We appreciate it a lot.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Take care.
Take care.
We're live in their booth right now at the Cowboy Christmas, the NFR in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to be back in their booth at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, we're going to be back on at 12 noon today. We'll be in Mandalay Bay. We'll be at the CSI Saddle Pads booth. And then we'll be back here at 4 o'clock this afternoon with another guest here in the Nelson booth. So we'll see you back here live at 4 o'clock. We'll see you at noon on our live stream from Mandalay Bay. Till then, Wayne Williams, Speaking of Horses, thanks for joining us.